Hey guys, this Crypto Marie, she does it all, a little bit of everything. I just want to take my hat off to Jimmy Butler for saving the Heat last night in overtime. Let's see. All right, and I'm gonna take my hat off to my friend. All right, Jimmy Butler saved the Heat last night, and I saw the highlights. It was amazing to see how they went in overtime. It says Jimmy Butler Heat eliminated top-seeded Bucks in OT stunner. Yeah, it was great. It was great. Let's see what it says. As Heat coach Eric Spoelstra was drawing up a play to attempt to tie Game 5 of Miami's first-round series against the Bucks in the final seconds Wednesday night, he initially planned to give the ball to someone other than Jimmy Butler. When Butler was informed of this plan, however, he had other ideas. Oh, that's good. They work together as a team. You know, when you work together as a team, it makes a difference. You win. He looked me dead in the eye, Spoelstra said later with a smile. And he just said, "No, let me be that guy." I like that. I like that. Spoelstra wanted somebody else to have the ball at the last minute. Jimmy Butler said, "No, I want to be the guy because I have a plan." And I like the fact he was able to express himself and let the coach know, "Look, I got this. I got this shit, man. Let me have it. Let me handle it, okay? Damn, I work at nighttime, man. I can't watch the game, but I think I'll be really good watching the game." But I saw the highlights, and it was amazing. After watching Butler carry his teammate to the brink of one of the greatest upsets in the NBA history, Spoelstra deferred to his superstar, and Butler delivered, converting a perfect pass from Gabe Vincent to throw in what became a tying bucket for 2 of his 42 points on the night with 0.5 seconds to go in regulation. Jesus Christ. A shot that spurred Miami on to an eventual 128-126 overtime victory over Milwaukee. Go Heat! Woo! In doing so, the Heat claimed a series victory that sent the Bucks, the favorite, to lift the Larry O'Brien trophy for a second time in 3 years, crashing out of the playoff in shocking fashion. Probably the Heat will get it this year, man. Huh? How about that? "We just play hard," said Butler, who again was the dominant player on the court, also contributing 8 rebounds and 4 assists in 46 minutes. "We know what we are capable of. We don't listen to the outside noise, and we will not listen to any outside noise." All right. We are going to do what we do. Ha ha. Okay, I see. In this series, the Heat did a few things. One of them was pulling off consecutive remarkable comebacks. Miami was in position to close out this series in Game 5 only because of a stunning comeback in the closing minutes of Game 4, one that saw the Heat overcome a 14-point fourth-quarter deficit behind a staggering 56-point from Butler. So Butler always be that guy that saved the game. That's why he said, "No, let me be that guy." I like that. So when Miami was down 16 at the start of the fourth quarter in Game 5, with Butler resting on the bench, it seems unlikely the Heat would be able to pull off a repeat performance away from home. Instead, that's exactly what happened. As the Bucks, who made only 3 field goals in the fourth quarter, allowed the Heat slowly but surely drag themselves back into the game, Butler converted in 1 layup and a 3-pointer on back-to-back possession to tie the game with a 2 minutes, 11 seconds to go in regulation. Woo! Woo, go Heat. Eventually, the Bucks would retake a 4-point lead with 14 seconds left after a pair of Drew Holiday free throws. A Vincent three-pointer cut Milwaukee's lead to 1. And after an errant inbounds pass led to a successful head challenge and a jump ball, the Bucks control. Holiday hit one of the 2 free throws to make it a 2-point game with 2.5 seconds left. It was then that Vincent, who scored 22 points on the night, had the ball in his hand with Giannis Antetokounmpo in front of him, and Butler having convinced Spoelstra he would be open, scrambling to get to the rim. It's amazing how the coach able to speak to them by just looking at them in their eyes without saying a word. This is something amazing. You don't have to scream to say nothing. Just your body gesture, your movement around the court. The coach know exactly what you mean. And I love the fact they can communicate through body language. It's amazing. You could just tell the entire series that Drew wasn't taking a body off me. Butler said in explaining his thinking and asking for the play to be drawn up for him. He wasn't going to shoot the gap. He wasn't going to do any of that. So I said, I guarantee you that when I turn this corner, he's going to be locked in trail. He's going to be behind me. Spoelstra trusted me in that moment like he has done multiple times. That's good. I like that communication, that trust they have in each other. Vincent loved a pass over Antetokounmpo, whatever his name is, forgive me, Antetokounmpo's outstretched arms, and Butler did the rest, muscling the ball into basket to tie the game. I just got to throw the ball up there, Vincent said. For me, it was easy. I had complete faith in Jimmy. That's good. I like that. That faith, as it was so often throughout the series, proved to be justified. Still, after Butler's bucket, the Bucks had a timeout but didn't use it, inbounding the ball and sending the game to overtime. Woohoo! Yeah, we needed to call timeout. Bucks coach Mike Budenholzer's Bud Nozel admitted afterward. Things didn't get better from there for the Bucks, who went another 3 minutes in overtime without a made field goal, allowing the Heat to build a 7-point lead. Can you imagine? From them beating you up, go to overtime, now they leading by 7. This is amazing. But after Kyle Lowry, Kevin Lowe, and Ben Adebayo all fouled out for the Heat, the Bucks began to chip away at Miami's interior defense and cut the deficit to 2 with just under 30 seconds to go on a dunk by Ante. I'm going to call him Ante. I don't want to disrespect him or mispronounce his name. It's a long name. I'm going to call him Ante, who finished with 38 points but went 10 for 23. The free throw lines, including 3 for 9 in the fourth quarters and overtime. After Vincent missed a 3-pointer, Milwaukee had one final chance to push the ball and either tie or win the game. But after moving the ball around the perimeter, it wound up in Grayson Allen's hand, where it would remain until after the final buzzer sounded, with Milwaukee's not getting off a final shot while having 2 timeouts still available. Why they didn't take it? Somebody's trust is somebody else's treasure, man. They didn't take the timeout. It becomes the Miami Heat treasure. Giannis attacked and got the ball to Chris. Bud, that's the coach for the Milwaukee, said, explaining why he didn't call timeout in that situation either. That's how we always play. It's been good to us. Well, not this time. Miami, he got you this time. We weren't able to convert it tonight. As a result, the Heat, who needed a late fourth quarter run in the final playing game against the Chicago Bulls just to advance the playoff, are moving on. They'll face the New York Knicks in a renewal of one of the classic rivalries in NBA history, which will tip off Sunday afternoon at the Madison Square Garden. I should watch this game. If I'm reporting, I need to know what's going on. The Bucks were the consensus favorites to win the NBA title at sportsbooks entering the playoff. Milwaukee's was approximately a 1,200 favorite to defeat Miami in the opening round series. We proved them wrong, baby. The Seattle Supersonics were massive favorites when the Denver Nuggets famously upset them in 1995, but that was a 5-game series. The Bulls were huge favorite in the first round of the 2012 playoff against the Philadelphia 76ers, but the series irrevocably changed when Derrick Rose tore an ACL in the closing minute of Game 1. Oh, man. The best comparison in the 2007 Dallas Mavericks, who lost in 6 games to the We Believe version of the Golden State Warriors. But even that Golden State team won the season series with the Dallas and match up well with the 67-win Mavericks. Ultimately, the Bucks' exact placement on such a list doesn't matter. What does is that the top seed in the East has been its season and far early than expected. Next year, we are going to come back and try to be better. Auntie, one of the players said, as part of the longer answer when asked whether this season was a failure. Why would you ask him that? He just lost a game. Come on. Try to build good habits. Try to play better. Not have 10 days stretch where we play bad basketball, and hopefully we can win a championship. Yeah. Oh, that's the guy. Giannis. I'm gonna call him Gian's auntie. His last name is so big, guys. Antetokounmpo. God bless him. Good looking kid. It's just his name is too big. I can't say his name, yeah. All right. Let me know how you feel. The Heat beat Milwaukee's. I saw the highlights. It was amazing. Jimmy Butler did his thing. He said, let me be that guy. He was that guy. He handled business. He took care of business. And I am happy for him. I live here in Miami, Florida. Whatever they do, I am part of them. And they are going to the second round, I think. Go Heat. Woo! Bye. Subscribe. Let me know how you feel.